Welcome everybody to Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. And we see kicking off Friday Night SmackDown, it is the new United States Champion, LA Knight! Yeah! And wow, what an amazing Friday Night SmackDown we have in store for you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And here we go! LA Knight! LA Knight! LA Knight, and here comes the new United States Champion, LA Knight, off of his big victory last week against Jimmy Uso. Or I should say against Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke used the red mist, but it got in the eyes of the referee, and after a roll-up, LA Knight was not able to get the pinfall, and then Shinsuke tries to use the chair, but LA Knight would hit the BFT on top of the chair, and the referee would come out and count the 1, 2, 3, and LA Knight gets the victory over Shinsuke Nakamura and wins his second United States Championship. What's up, Facts by DIP? Happy birthday. Woohoo! And they are live in Barcelona, Spain here for this Friday Night SmackDown. Look at this crowd on fire early. And we'll see what LA Knight's got to say to the crowd. This is where you are. And the crowd going wild for LA Knight. Thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Ole, 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 ole. And the crowd's going wild in Barcelona, Spain. Thank you guys for hanging out here for this WWE live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show for Friday Night SmackDown. And LA Knight, the new United States Champion, is taking it all in. Yeah. 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 What's going on, Shane? What's going on, Ghost? Yeah. 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 Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, says LA Knight. Right now, you, me, everybody. And now it's you, me, everybody. And he speaks the language there. Look at LA Knight. Holy crap. Right now, we're making history. Hell yeah, we are. LA Knight says right now we're making history. The first SmackDown right here in Barcelona. This is the first SmackDown in Barcelona. Well, let's think about something right now. The first SmackDown right here in Spain, and my God, I might be the U.S. champ, but my God, I'm worldwide. And LA Knight says he may be the United States champion, but he is known worldwide. And the crowd there in Barcelona telling LA Knight that you deserve it.
I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and get right down to business. It was way too long that I stood here without this championship. But finally, by God, it's back.
And LA Knight says it's been far too long since he held that United States Championship. And with everybody saying LA Knight. Oh, and here comes Jimmy Uso! Oh, man. And LA Knight could be looking at his next challenger for the United States Championship. What is Jimmy Uso going to have to say here to LA Knight? Hell yeah, thank you, H. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here for this live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
Championship is back with the megastar. I'm not out here to congratulate you. I'm out here to tell you I'm desperate.
And Jimmy Uso tells LA Knight that he's desperate.
WrestleMania is running short, Oos.
He said the road to WrestleMania is running short, Oos.
The detours popping up, and I figured it out. The only way to start my road to WrestleMania is to challenge you right here in Barcelona for the U.S. title.
And Jimmy Uso wants to challenge LA Knight for the U.S. title. And here comes Solo Sikoa!
If there's anybody that deserves a U.S. title shot.
And the crowd booing Solo Sikoa.
If there's anybody that deserves a U.S. title shot, that man should definitely be Jacob Fatu.
And Solo Sikoa says Jacob Fatu deserves a shot at the U.S. title.
That's why that title was not able to come back to this family. Oh, and big brother Jimmy, how you doing? Good to see you. Why don't you step aside since you're known to be the failure of the family? Failure, huh? Oos, the biggest failure I've ever done was trust you as my little brother.
And Solo calls Jimmy Uso the failure of the family. And Jimmy Uso says, my only failure was trusting you as a little brother. And reminding Solo that he lost to Roman Reigns. And now Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu are at ringside, and Jimmy Uso and LA Knight are ready for a fight. And there's Tama Tonga attacking Jimmy Uso with the DDT. And now Tonga's got LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. And Jacob Fatu are now attacking LA Knight and Jimmy Uso inside the ring. And wait a minute, here comes Braun Strowman as the big SOB runs out to the ring and delivers a right hand to Tama Tonga, and then an uppercut to Jacob Fatu, and another uppercut to Solo Sikoa, and now stomping down Solo, Braun Strowman. Oh, get some help for LA Knight, and a super kick from Jimmy Uso to Solo, and now LA Knight and Jimmy Uso attacking Jacob Fatu, and Braun Strowman knocks Jacob Fatu out the ring, and the crowd goes wild.
I can feel the intensity, boys.
And there's General Manager Nick Aldis.
Looking for a fight, and I can also see that there are three of you and three of you. So Barcelona, estáis pensando lo que estoy pensando.
And
Now a six-man tag team match, and that starts right now.
And General Manager Nick Aldis gets the crowd ready for a six-man tag match that will kick off Friday Night SmackDown, where we will see Braun Strowman team up with Jimmy Uso and the United States Champion LA Knight, and they will face the team of Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, and Tama Tonga, the old Bloodline. Oh man, the Bloodline, are they back together? We'll have to wait and see, but man, this should be one hell of a six-man tag match here to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. And this is your WWE live play-by-play right here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's fucking go. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hell yeah. What's going on, chat? Cash Hand, what's going on? What are you watching on? Just watching it on the TV, brother. Dead Fighter, welcome to the chat. Have you watched AEW Revolution? What's your opinion? It's amazing. Good SmackDown. Hell yeah, dude. I'm not a big AEW fan, but yeah, man, this SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain, I've already seen a few spoilers already online before we got to the show here. So it's going to be a really, really crazy Friday Night SmackDown, I think. All right, we're here at our first commercial break here on Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this live stream with your family and friends. Let's try to get more wrestling fans in the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here. And that's right, we've seen Jimmy Uso come out and confront the new United States Champion LA Knight, saying that his road to WrestleMania is running short, Us, and he doesn't have a lot of time left to get to WrestleMania, and he knows the one way he can make it to WrestleMania is to challenge LA Knight for that United States Championship. But then they were confronted by Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga, as Jacob Fatu is the one that Solo Sikoa believes should be the number one contender for that United States Championship. And as they go to attack both Jimmy Uso and LA Knight, the numbers games get caught up with them, but they would get some backup from Braun Strowman. And after that backup, now we have a six-man tag match coming up here to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. From Barcelona, Spain, the first ever SmackDown from Barcelona. And everybody in Barcelona is saying, yeah! Boom, 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 boom. And now here we're coming up next on this match, as it looks like Jimmy Uso's going to start things out against Solo Sikoa. And now with this match underway, Solo throws Jimmy into the corner and delivers a few right hands, beating down Jimmy Uso. And now laying down in the corner, Solo Sikoa trying to shrug off the crowd's boos. Throws Jimmy into the corner. Jimmy pops up over Solo and delivers a right uppercut. And then a chop from the right hand, not once, but 3 times. And now up on the middle rope, Jimmy Uso hammers down with a bunch of right hands to the forehead of Solo Sikoa. And now Tama Tonga tries to get involved, and Jacob Fatu catches a right uppercut. And another uppercut to Solo, but Solo delivers a Samoan slam. That Sidewalker slam, if you will, slamming down Jimmy Uso, and now Solo Sikoa looks to gain some momentum here in this match early on. What's going on, Cashan? Tyler, what's going on, brother? And now a right hand from Jacob Fatu. And now Solo Sikoa will tag in Jacob. And here comes a Samoan Werewolf with a big slam to Jimmy Uso. And now tag from Tama Tonga, who jumps over the top rope and slams to the belly of Jimmy Uso. And yeah, all the fans there getting hyped up. And now Solo Sikoa gets tagged in. And now he's on the attack here for Jimmy Uso. And now the crowd trying to get into it. Jeffrey, what's going on in the chat? And now Solo Sikoa, delivers a backside slam to the head of Jimmy Uso in the corner. And Jeffrey Champion says, you ready to watch Kenny Pickett throw footballs next year for the Brownies? That's going to be very interesting, Jeffrey, that's for sure. And a headbutt from Solo Sikoa to Jimmy Uso as he tags in Fatu. And now Jacob in the ring, trying to get Jimmy Uso to submit here with the claws to the neck. Now Uso trying to fight out of it. Jimmy delivers a chin breaker to Jacob Fatu. And now Jimmy Uso with an enziguri to the right side of Fatu, but he's still on his feet as he falls down to one knee. Now Jimmy Uso trying to make a tag to one of his teammates. Can he make it? And he does! He tags in LA Knight, and now Knight with the right clothesline to Jacob Fatu, and a couple of right hands, but Fatu's still on his feet. Now throws LA Knight into the corner. Now Fatu, right into the top turnbuckle, and a huge neck breaker from LA Knight, who then mocks Jacob Fatu, and the crowd's loving it. And now Fatu countering LA Knight. And a Samoan drop. No, LA Knight counters. And a DDT out of nowhere. And he went for the cover, but Jacob Fatu kicks out at one and delivers a kick to the chest. And now a big clothesline knocks down LA Knight. And Jacob Fatu reminds the crowd that he's all gas, no brakes. And now in the corner, LA Knight moves out of the way from the splash from Jacob Fatu. And now LA Knight, gets the crowd into it for a huge elbow drop from the top rope with the crowd going, LA Knight, yeah. And now LA Knight looking for the finisher. But gets pushed out of the way. And now Tama Tonga gets involved with the knee. And now a huge elbow. Takes down LA Knight. A big flying elbow from Jacob Fatu.
When emergency strikes.
It's on USA Network. Cash Ann, thanks for asking. Appreciate you. And now, guys, we are to our next commercial break as Tama Tonga now takes control here in this six-man tag match. And we've yet to see Braun Strowman get a chance to get into this match yet. And now it's LA Knight versus Tama Tonga. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And Dotry could be right. Could we be seeing new tag champs here soon? Either with Solo, Jacob Fatu, or Tama Tonga, or possibly with Braun Strowman and Jimmy Uso? Maybe LA Knight becomes a two-belt champ? Can he become maybe WWE Tag Team Champion one day? But we will have the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line here on Friday Night SmackDown, as we will see the champions, DIY, defend their titles against the Street Profits. So Cash In 123, I have it on TV. So it's a USA Network app if you have that. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And this is my WWE live play-by-play for Friday Night SmackDown. And now Solo Sikoa in the ring delivers a huge back elbow to LA Knight, knocking him down, and LA Knight's able to kick out of that cover at 2. And now Solo Sikoa makes the tag to Tama Tonga, who's back in the match, and now puts the pressure back on LA Knight. And now early on in this match, a Smatnir takes down LA Knight in a huge clothesline there from Tonga. Goes for the cover, but LA Knight kicks out at 2. LA Knight trying to make a tag here, but Tama Tonga able to keep him in their corner, and he gets the tag from Jacob Fatu, who's now in the match, and a couple of headbutts to the side of the head of LA Knight. Dude, Dotry, man, awesome prediction there, brother. Appreciate you in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And now a big backside slam there from Jacob Fatu. And now Fatu in control makes the tag to Solo Sikoa, who's back into the ring. As they are really taking it to LA Knight, the United States champion. And we are back here from commercial break. And Solo Sikoa putting the pressure on LA Knight with a couple of right hands in the corner. And now Solo Sikoa in the corner with the running start. Oh, misses the backside slam as LA Knight was able to roll out of the way. And now LA Knight trying to crawl to his corner. Solo, though, picks up LA Knight, who counters, flipping over Solo, and a big back body drop. And now LA Knight's got a chance to make a tag. Will he tag Jimmy Uso? Will he tag Braun Strowman? Strowman getting the crowd into it. LA Knight crawling to his corner. Solo makes the tag to Tama Tonga. And Tonga is able to get to LA Knight. But Knight's able to kick him off and makes the tag to Braun Strowman. A huge shoulder tackle. Takes down Tama Tonga. Not once but twice. And now Solo Sikoa gets thrown outside the ring. And a big boot hits the head of Tama Tonga from Braun Strowman. And now Strowman looking to get the crowd hyped up and the motor going as he's running around the ring. Collides with Solo, collides with Jacob, collides with Tama Tonga, and takes them all down. What a match here to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. And now LA Knight with the drop kick from the bottom rope, and now Jimmy Uso through the middle ropes takes out Jacob Fatu. And now over the announce table, Braun Strowman in the ring slams Tama Tonga into the corner, and now Braun Strowman with the running power slam. Braun Strowman gets the victory for his team in this six-man tag match to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, and Solo Sikoa with a cheap shot with that Samoan spike. And now LA Knight is after Solo Sikoa and takes him out over the barrier. And now Jacob Fatu is up, looking to go after Jimmy Uso. And a super kick from Jacob Fatu. And now Fatu back into the ring, has his attention on Braun Strowman, and a huge diving back elbow takes out Braun. And now a couple of headbutts there from Jacob Fatu to the big SOB. And now Fatu to the top rope with a moonsault. Takes out Braun Strowman. And now Fatu again with another standing moonsault to Braun Strowman. And a statement made from Jacob Fatu. And looks like Fatu's not done yet. And now again with another standing moonsault. And now Jacob Fatu stands tall by himself in the middle of the ring after taking out Braun Strowman and Jimmy Uso. And we've seen it all year long. Fatu and Strowman going at it one-on-one. And now Fatu's not done. He's running out to the ring. And oh, another diving back elbow. Takes out Braun Strowman through the barrier by the ring keeper station. And the crowd singing, holy shit. And a message sent from Jacob Fatu to Braun Strowman here to kick off Friday Night SmackDown.
Incredible start to SmackDown. He's still ahead tonight. A week ago, B-Fab and Charlotte Flair found.
And we will see still coming up here tonight. B-Fab will take on Charlotte Flair here on Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. And now we do know after last week that it was Naomi who attacked Jade Cargill and put her on the shelf. And after the huge attack last week by Jade Cargill on Naomi, we're going to find out more details coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown. And guys, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And welcome to my WWE Friday Night SmackDown play-by-play live on Tim Reynolds Show. Hell yeah, Triple H in the WWE Hall of Fame. Way overdue. Much deserved for the King of Kings, for the Cerebral Assassin. Appreciate everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And this SmackDown for Barcelona, Spain is just getting started. We're going to see later on tonight, B-Fab goes one-on-one with Charlotte Flair in her first match back on Friday Night SmackDown. And we also will see the return of Randy Orton in in-ring action as he will take on Carmelo Hayes here one-on-one here on SmackDown. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, we are on commercial break here for Friday Night SmackDown. Just waiting for the show to come back on. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is my WWE live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, just waiting to come back for a commercial break here in Barcelona, Spain for this Friday Night SmackDown. Tyler says, yeet or no yeet? We going with yeet. And we also see Dortry in the chat says, Randy to win and Owens to make an appearance. Hell yeah. And we see this is the first SmackDown broadcast in Barcelona, Spain, the second largest city in Spain and ninth most visited city in the world.
That was the dream team of basketball. Bird, Magic, Jordan. Got me thinking, Wade, it's Mania season. Who would be your current WWE dream team?
Oh, I love it. Gonna be captained by QB1 himself, Cody Rhodes.
Of course.
And guys, here we go, man. This is WWE Friday Night SmackDown live play-by-play from Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Please, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we do have memberships now live on Tim Reynolds Show, so please make sure you guys sign up for a membership.
Now, what used to be a dream team, women's tag team, and friendship is now dealing with issues.
And we will see a video playback to what happened last Friday when Bianca Belair tried to come out to find answers, to try to find out the truth of what happened to her friend Jade Cargill, her former tag team teammate and champion. And then we see Naomi was the one who got attacked by Jade Cargill. And of course, Bianca Belair had no idea that Naomi was the one who attacked Jade Cargill all those months ago.
And I need you to come out here and give me some answers right now. Did you attack Jade?
B, you and I really need to be focused on getting our tag team titles back, and you focusing on WrestleMania.
Naomi, stop. It is about Jade right now.
Jade.
And Naomi sounding so jealous of Jade Cargill.
Your experience, your hard work, while I was left pushed to the side.
Stop.
She's an opportunity.
Naomi, stop.
B, you ask for the truth.
I feel like you're gaslighting me right now.
Every time I stand up for myself, people turn their backs and you're the woman on me for
Stop.
Bianca Belair lost it, man. What's going on, Masked Man?
Or it is a no.
And Bianca says, is it yes or is it no? And Naomi confesses to the attack.
I did it. I did it for you. I did it for us.
And she said she did it for Bianca Belair and for us. And she tells Naomi, don't touch her. And that this, between us, is over. It's done. And Bianca Belair goes to walk out with Naomi still talking and yelling at Bianca Belair. And she says she wished she would have hit Jade Cargill harder. She said she wished she would have beat her ass even more. And that's when we would see Jade Cargill returns to Friday Night SmackDown. And she comes with a vengeance as she goes to attack Naomi and sends a huge message on Friday Night SmackDown, beating down Naomi. Anthony, what's going on? Welcome, brother. Well, brother, right now I'll give you the inside scoop as we get to our next commercial break.
Thank you so much for granting this interview, your first since nearly...
And now we see an interview with Jade Cargill earlier today.
Ally Naomi. How have these last couple of months been, and where are you at both physically and emotionally?
Physically, Kathy, I'm okay. I'm ready to go. After Elimination Chamber and SmackDown, seeing Naomi cry about all her struggles.
And Jade Cargill says that she is physically ready to go.
How pathetic.
But says that Naomi is pathetic for crying about her worries, about her problems.
Naomi thought she can dictate what I deserve.
And she says that Naomi thought she could dictate what Jade Cargill deserves.
There's clearly a lot of emotions right now. Not to harp on Naomi much longer, but everyone is wondering, how did you know that she was the attacker, and was there a reason that you didn't alert people here sooner?
You know, Kathy, all I can recall is being hit from the back and being thrown on a car. And then as everything grew dark, seeing Naomi just run away. I mean, that was my big sis. That was our best friend. We were the big three. She just didn't attack me physically. She attacked my integrity. She attacked my loyalty. She attacked my heart.
And Jade Cargill says Naomi attacked her integrity, her heart, and broke up the big three that they had. They were friends.
With her, as if nothing ever happened. I knew right then I had to take things into my own hands.
Yeah.
But she did get one thing right. She should have pushed me harder.
Wow, look
Because-
at Chatty Cathy over there. Someone remembered to use their
No,
voice.
we're trying to do an
Funny.
interview here. Can you just...
Oh, I don't care, Cathy. I don't care.
Not right now, Liv. Not right now. This is not the time. This is not the time to do it. This is not the time to
And Liv Morgan now interrupts the interview with Jade Cargill.
For weeks because of you.
Not right now. And you better be thankful that you're even holding those tag team titles. Because if I was in that match, I promise you, you would never have that title.
Oh, yeah? Is that what you think?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Wow, okay. You're a joke.
Well, since I'm
You're a
such a joke,
Yeah.
I don't need a title to take on that ass. And I'll be seeing you next week.
Oh, yeah? You want to see me next week? Okay. Okay, cool. I'll see you next week. How about you just don't get pushed onto any cards between now and then, okay? Okay.
And Liv Morgan now says she will take on Jade Cargill next week. And now this interview has been cut short after the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions interrupted it. And then we see B-Fab.
Mi encanta el ambiente. Y me encanta todo el amor que tienen por todo relacionado con el WWE. Y por Charlotte, for your sake, I hope you haven't slept on me. Because I know you accomplished a lot here in WWE. But like I told you, I'm here to build my own legacy. And if my legacy has to start with you, that's perfect for me. You know why? Because that's just how it be. Nos vemos pronto. Adios.
And B-Fab ready for her upcoming match against Charlotte Flair. As B-Fabulous tries to build her own legacy, and she will take on the Queen, Charlotte Flair, in our next match here on Friday Night SmackDown.
So can this strong, confident version of B-Fab upset the 14-time champion? We're going to find out next. B-Fab.
And we are going to find out coming up next whether or not B-Fab's got what it takes to take down Charlotte Flair. And B-Fabulous is ready for her match coming up next. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show on YouTube. Ole, 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 ole. Thank you, everybody. Yay, oh, yay, oh, yay. WWE 2K25, I heard that game's pretty badass. Yeah, I can't wait to check out the new wrestling game, man. That WWE 2K25 looks pretty badass. All right, guys, just waiting to come back from commercial break here for Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you, everybody, for staying tuned and hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday evening. Man, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. All right, still waiting to come back for commercial break, guys. What's going on, 2K Wrestling Clips? Thank you, man. How's your day going, man? It's Madden Clips. Oh, dude, what's up, dude? Thanks for hanging out here, brother. Doing pretty good. Been a very, very busy day. I have a boatload of content coming for Tim Reynolds Show. I've been recording pretty much all day long, and I finally just had a chance to take a break, get something to eat, and then I had to start in my few live streams that I was able to do before we started this Friday Night SmackDown one. So thanks for checking in on. Appreciate it. Getting excited for dinner tonight, too. Gonna have burgers and hot dogs. Hell yeah. What's going on, Delago? We haven't seen you in the chat in a while, man. Hey, Tim Reynolds Show, your room itself. Oh, hell yeah, man. Here, I'll give you guys a little bit of a glance. You kind of see I got the shelf here with a lot of my Bucks memorabilia and stuff like that. Even some autograph stuff over there, too. And then you also see over here, guys, nice setup here with my other shelf. Got some NASCAR stuff you see there, right there. I got a tribute to my dad right there, John Cena photo as well. And then, guys, you can also see here, too, my closet. Got a lot of my jerseys and stuff over there as well. So, pretty cool setup, actually. Behind me, behind the camera, I have my TV set up in front of me. And then I also got my computer to my left. And guys, we are back here from commercial break on Friday Night SmackDown. And our next match of the night, we will see B-Fabulous go one-on-one with Charlotte Flair as she comes out to the ring here for Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. And from the Queen City, it is the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Synonymous with championship gold, a woman associated almost exclusively with being at the very top of the card. She's won it all.
And the 6-time WWE Women's Champion, the 7-time WWE Women's World Champion, and the 2-time Women's NXT Champion, and also a 1-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, and the Women's 2025 Royal Rumble winner, the first ever 2-time Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair, comes out ready for this match.
Looks like a jewelry store display with all the gold and prize collection. 6-time Raw Women's Champion, now the WWE Women's Champion.
And now inside the ring, getting ready for our next match of the night here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Of course, most recently, the return and the victory in front of 76,000 in Indianapolis at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you, Anthony. I really did think that the WWE should have kept NXT on USA Network, but they got a really good deal from CW, and NXT is really doing very, very well right now for WWE as well.
Make no mistake, she's going to have to reach that level if she wants to grab gold once.
Hey, Diaglo, thank you, man.
Right now, you've got your hands full with a hungry
Delgado, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro, hanging out in the chat. Shout out to my boy Anthony in the chat as well.
That Charlotte recovered from, Wade. She was on
And Dotry says, I hope she doesn't win the title at Mania. She's overrated as a wrestler. Talking about Charlotte Flair, who will take on Tiffany Stratton in the main event at WrestleMania for the WWE Women's Championship. And we see here the bell has rung, but B-Fab and Charlotte Flair taking their time to start this match.
You are right 99 times out of 100. However, Charlotte Flair is made of platinum.
And now we finally see a tie-up in the middle of the ring, and Charlotte Flair pushes B-Fab into the corner, and the referee has to split them up. And the crowd there in Barcelona, Spain, getting hyped up for this match. Oh. And now another tie-up in the middle of the ring by Charlotte Flair and B-Fabulous. Charlotte Flair showing the power advantage here, and she tosses B-Fab across the ring. And now a huge shoulder takedown by Charlotte Flair. Oh, and a big chop to the chest of B-Fabulous from Charlotte Flair. And another big chop. And a third one coming from Charlotte Flair. Charlotte dusting her hands off, ready to keep it going in this match. B-Fab counters, though. And now, oh, a big back kick to the face of Charlotte Flair. And now B-Fab with a clothesline knocks down Charlotte. And now Flair on the ropes. B-Fab, oh, with a huge takedown there. Charlotte Flair kicks out at 2 after that pin cover.
Bringing some offense to Charlotte Flair here in Spain.
And now we have hit another commercial break here on Tim Reynolds Show for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Do is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Woo, having a messy hair day. Oh my goodness, Disney Snow White's coming out? What the hell? What's going on, Naomi? So we have not seen an appearance from Bianca Belair yet, but we did see an interview with Jade Cargill talking about what happened with Naomi last week. And she knew Naomi was the one who beat her down, but had to come to grips with it emotionally, especially after what Naomi did. But she was interrupted by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And now next week on Friday Night SmackDown, we will see Jade Cargill go one-on-one with Liv Morgan. Break it down now. Here we go now. Wow. All right, guys, waiting to come back to Friday Night SmackDown here from commercial break. What's up, Steve? Thanks for hanging out in the chat.
Charlotte Flair has been bullying B-Fab for the past few minutes here in the ring in Barcelona. The European tour is underway. Friday Night SmackDown here in Barcelona. Monday Night Raw will be in Brussels.
And now Charlotte Flair is the one on the attack here with B-Fab, locking her legs around the head of the challenger and slamming her back and forth here. And now a kick up here by Charlotte Flair. And she's got the momentum here on this match here in Friday Night SmackDown. And now B-Fab's on the ropes here in this matchup. And here goes Charlotte Flair looking for the figure 4 leg lock. But B-Fab's able to counter and pushes Charlotte Flair head first into the middle turnbuckle. And now Charlotte Flair's the one who's a little bit on the ropes here. B-Fab trying to get some momentum back in this match. And now Charlotte Flair slapping the face of B-Fab on the ground. And B-Fab trying to fight back into this with a right hand to the face of Charlotte. And another right hand to the face of Charlotte. And another right elbow. A couple of those. And B-Fab now on the attack. And Charlotte Flair off of the ropes into the turnbuckle. And B-Fab with a spear to the gut in the turnbuckle. And now a suplex out of the corner. And now Charlotte Flair's on the ropes. B-Fabulous has the momentum. And B-Fab with a big backside kick to the face of Charlotte Flair in the corner. And now B-Fab trying to put Charlotte Flair away. Throws her into the corner. And Charlotte Flair able to roll her way out. And a big kick to the chest of B-Fab. And now Charlotte Flair gets back into the ring. But B-Fab with a huge boot to the face and the cover. But Charlotte Flair kicks out at 2. Happy early birthday, Rob. What's going on, man? I'm watching it on USA Network, Naomi. I know we did see this internationally go on Netflix earlier today, and now we're watching it on USA Network right now.
Remember, her first singles match on SmackDown.
And now Charlotte Flair trying to counter B-Fab, who's trying to hit a German suplex. And now Charlotte Flair. Oh, it's a big kick to the face of B-Fabulous. And now Charlotte Flair with a bulldog. And the natural selection connects. And now Charlotte Flair wants everyone to bow down to her. And now it's time for the figure 4 leg lock. And it is locked in. Charlotte Flair bridges and has B-Fab on the ropes in the middle of the ring. And B-Fab taps out. The figure 4 leg lock locked in from Charlotte Flair and forces B-Fab to have to tap out. And she's not letting the move go. And the referees are trying to get Charlotte Flair to break the hold. They continue to ring the bell. And here comes Tiffany Stratton. And Charlotte Flair tackles down the WWE Women's Champion. And now Tiffany Stratton beating down on Charlotte Flair, trying to get a little payback. And now here comes WWE security to try to break these two up.
These two up.
Well, in a matter of about 2 short weeks, these two have gone from barely knowing one another
And now Charlotte Flair fighting off security and goes after Tiffany Stratton once again, attacking the WWE Women's Champion. And security trying to get some order here. But WWE security cannot restrain these two women. And somehow Charlotte Flair is dragged outside the ring by Tiffany Stratton, who's now beating down on the challenger. And WWE security still cannot get these two women separated. And Tiffany Stratton, off of the top of the steel steps, delivers a right elbow to Charlotte Flair, taking her down at ringside. Wow, these two women continue to brawl it out here on Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. Can security get some order here? And now Charlotte Flair jumps off of the announcer's table and takes out Tiffany Stratton.
This is outrageous.
And a lot of people are not excited about Charlotte Flair getting another shot at a WWE title. And now Tiffany Stratton heads to the top rope, and a beautiful swanton takes out Charlotte Flair and security. And now Tiffany Stratton still beating down on Charlotte Flair. And the crowd loves it as Tiffany Stratton calls Charlotte Flair a bitch. And now we hear from Drew McIntyre.
For the longest time, I was so focused on the individuals right in front of me. I didn't realize that somebody was benefiting every single time I got screwed. April 7th. 2024, WrestleMania 40, Drew McIntyre.
Talking about how screwed he's been over and over again, and Drew McIntyre doesn't even see in the background it was Damian Priest who benefited the most when he cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase at last year's WrestleMania.
But it doesn't end there, does it? No, June 15th, Clash at the Castle, my home country. A moment more perfect than perfect until it wasn't once again. Screwed once again. And that vulture picked the bones once again. Fast forward 1 month. Time to fight fire with fire.
And Damian Priest also defeated Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle.
And I get screwed once again in that Paris.
And when Damian Priest was the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre was the one who cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase that day, but CM Punk cost him the championship. And also at the Royal Rumble, he was eliminated by Damian Priest. And at the Elimination Chamber, he was eliminated by Damian Priest. And now, Drew McIntyre is looking for some payback against Damian Priest. And Drew McIntyre says he will put down Damian Priest for good, and that he will never take anything from him ever again. But guys, still to come here on Friday Night SmackDown, we will see the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line as DIY takes on the challengers, the Street Profits, here later on Friday Night SmackDown from Barcelona, Spain. And now we see The Miz come out for Miz TV.
back is a very special international edition of Miz TV.
And we will see Miz TV here from Barcelona, Spain for Friday Night SmackDown. And his special guest will be the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. All right, guys, we are back on another commercial break here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that, CMG. Thanks for hanging out, man, Mr. Show. Appreciate you, dude. All right, so we just got done seeing our next match of the night as Charlotte Flair went one-on-one with B-Fab, and Charlotte Flair was able to get the victory, but she's attacked after the match by Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, Delgado, Damian Priest looks like he's headed to a one-on-one matchup with Drew McIntyre, but I'm really interested to see if this is going to be maybe a WrestleMania match or if it'll just be one we see on Friday Night SmackDown. But Drew McIntyre just had a video promo where he pretty much accuses Damian Priest of being the one benefiting off all the times that Drew McIntyre has been screwed over. Ah, dang, Daughtry, yeah, I did see a little bit of something like that online where Tiffany Stratton, I guess, hits a huge moonsault from the top of the Titantron there in Barcelona, Spain, taking out Charlotte Flair. We're on USA Network, and what's going on, Carson? Welcome back in the chat, bro. Hell yeah, Matthew, welcome to the channel, bro. Thanks for hanging out here, man. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're already up to 10 likes on this live stream. Let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Shout out to my boy Rob in the chat. Says he's got WWE 2K25 today. Congratulations, Rob. Shout out to you, brother. Hope you enjoy the game. Yeah, Naomi, if you're talking about the women's matches at WrestleMania, yeah, I really do think that the Women's World Championship match could be a triple threat. And I think, Naomi, we've talked about this before in the chat. It could be Rhea Ripley also challenging with Bianca Belair and taking on Io Sky, the Women's World Champion, in a triple threat match. That's what I'm thinking could happen, so I'm really excited for that one. And Tiffany Stratton going one-on-one with Charlotte Flair, that's probably going to be a pretty good match as well. But I think I'm more excited to see the Women's World Championship match. Io Sky's definitely one of those superstars you love watching in the ring. She definitely knows how to perform. And with Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair possibly also in this match, oh, that one's definitely going to steal the show as far as women matches at WrestleMania 41. And we still have some more matches yet to come here for WrestleMania 41 from the WWE. Hey, Delgado, I'm not sure about next week's Monday Night Raw. I'm going to be still at my job, so unfortunately I won't be here to do live play-by-play, but I will try to do a live WWE show review after I get a recap of what happened on Monday Night Raw next week. Dude, Kane and Undertaker at WrestleMania was the shit back in the day for WWE. Carson, I just said, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat, bro. Welcome back. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for hanging back out. You show you, Tay. What's going on, man? You're the best channel to watch WWE because you can't have audio, and great commentary for this channel is awesome. Dude, shout out Mr. Show. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out in the channel. Appreciate you, chat. What's going on, Wavy? Welcome to the chat. Jamie, shout out to you, man. Tribal Chicken, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, chump. Hey, that could be a big match at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. I definitely like that. Rob, shout out to you, man. Thank you, man, for that. Naomi asked, do you think Naomi and John Cena have a new entrance for the heel turn? Yeah, I think it's a really good possibility with both of them. I mean, both of them kind of have like babyface entrance music, you know what I mean? And I'm already hearing reports that John Cena will have a new entrance theme music. I can't wait to check that out next week.
Heart of the United Kingdom, Styles and Mahal. Styles trying to quicken the pace. This is where Styles goes at home.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this WWE live play-by-play for Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And on November 7th, 2017, AJ Styles was able to become WWE Champion. A huge accomplishment in the wrestling career of AJ Styles. And WWE fans were loving it as the Phenomenal One walked out of Friday Night SmackDown that day as the champion. And now we are back with Miz TV.
Outlet for Cody Rhodes right now.
And it looks like Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair are still battling it out and fighting it out there at Barcelona, Spain.
This is the brawl that may never end until WrestleMania 41. The baddest of
And WWE security still trying to separate these two ladies who keep brawling it out here at the entrance. As Miz just hangs out in the ring area waiting to start Miz TV.
holds the gold, Tiffany Stratton, and the woman who believes the gold is her birthright.
And now Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair still delivering right hand after right hand.
As finally security wraps around the waist.
Don't talk too soon.
Charlotte Flair, as she was able to push Tiffany Stratton out of the way.
And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tiffany Stratton on top of the Titantron. Oh no! A big swanton takes out WWE security and Charlotte Flair. What a big move there from the WWE Women's Champion who says it's Tiffy time. And Rob, you're right. Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel a few years back was really, really good. Oh, Jamie, Brock Lesnar versus Solo Sikoa and his bloodline. Oh, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. This is awesome, says the crowd there in Barcelona.
Yeah, I would say it is very awesome. That is a way to start off Miz TV. Anything can happen. So, with that being said, bienvenidos al programa más importante en la historia. Bienvenidos a Miz TV. My guest tonight should have taken my advice and accepted the final boss's offer. Instead, he got beat up by two great rappers, Travis Scott and John Cena. He is a man who will
And The Miz says that Cody Rhodes should have took the final boss's offer, but instead got his ass whooped by two big-time rappers, Travis Scott and John Cena. And now he will take on John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania 41. And now, here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Adrenaline in my soul. Every thought out of control. Do it all again for all to see. Crowd is here, about to blow. Paid for me to start the show. Out the cut and lights go on. Let's go. Whoa! Let's go, baby! It is the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes, here for Miz TV as the Miz special guest. Jamie, I could definitely see Naomi costing Bianca Belair the women's title at WrestleMania. I could definitely see that. Naomi, that could be a really good match. We Jade Cargill versus Naomi with Bianca Belair as a special guest referee. I like that. Phantom, welcome to the chat, man. He says Cody stole all of Goldust's moves. Hey, they're brothers, man, so they're sharing. You know what I mean?
Cody Rhodes. I'm going to ask the hard-hitting questions right here, right now. I've already been interrupted by Tippy time, so I've got some time to go.
Oh, and Cody Rhodes kicks Miz in the gut, and now, out of nowhere, a Cody cutter to the Miz, who interrupted the entrance music of the WWE Champion, and Cody Rhodes had no time for that, as he takes out the Miz and now grabs the mic himself.
I don't want to talk to the Miz. I don't want to talk to anybody unless his name is John Cena.
And Cody Rhodes says he only wants to talk to John Cena.
Worth your time to join us, John, on the road to WrestleMania next Monday. Just know I'll be there too.
And Cody Rhodes promises to confront John Cena on Monday Night Raw after John Cena could not grace us with his presence here on Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. And Cody Rhodes with a huge statement, and he's mad and angry, and he's ready for his match against John Cena. Whoa! Naomi Cody is definitely not playing anymore. And now we see an interview with Shinsuke Nakamura earlier today.
I just want a rematch.
A meeting with General Manager Nick Aldis.
You're not suspended, Shinsuke. Do you understand?
Oh boy. Where is he?
I don't know. I was told that he left the building. Do with that information what you will.
Of course he did. Not only is he a jackass, he's a smart one at that.
And Damian Priest comes in, interrupts this talk with General Manager Nick Aldis. And Shinsuke Nakamura doesn't like this.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said, but I'm going to tell you something in a language that you understand and the people here in España understand. Estoy buscando una pelea y te voy a dar una paliza a ti. So you know what I said? I'm looking for a fight, and I want to give him a beating.
And Damian Priest is looking for a fight against Shinsuke Nakamura. And now, after Shinsuke was looking for a rematch for his United States Championship, he instead now will have a one-on-one matchup with Damian Priest. And here comes Damian Priest. Hell yeah, dude. Delgado's right. It's Damian Priest live on Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. Yeah, Naomi, I hear that WWE has a storyline planned with Alexa Bliss and the Wyatt Six.
And now it's a match that we didn't see coming. Priest against the recently dethroned titles.
And now this new match that was made earlier today will now be up next, as we will see Damian Priest go one-on-one with the former United States Champion Shinsuke Nakamura here on Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. And guys, we see Damian Priest is one of the new badass superstars in the new WWE 2K25 video game, and I cannot wait to check out that game.
Cody, as good as Cena. It's limitless.
Cody, Cena in the same building for the first time since Elimination Chamber.
I'll be honest, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do as a heel.
Raw, Monday, 3.
And we will see Monday Night Raw from Brussels, Belgium on Netflix at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's going to be a very interesting Monday Night Raw, as we will see John Cena and Cody Rhodes confront each other and meet face-to-face for the first time since Elimination Chamber. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Shout out to Rab. What's up, Naomi? Jamie, shout out to you in the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Means a lot to me, guys. Shout out to you, chat. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate you guys. All right, so we are here at another commercial break. We'll find out what happens next coming up here on Friday Night SmackDown. Naomi, thank you in the chat, says, you're welcome. I love watching your videos. You're the most amazing bestie ever. I could ever thank you doing all this stuff. We do appreciate you, man. And man of God, hey, Naomi, God bless you. Thank you very much for the kind words and the kind comment. I appreciate all the good vibes I get from my subscribers and from the chat here on my live streams from Tim Reynolds Show. It really means a lot to me, guys. Thank you so much, man. Woo-wee! Hell yeah, Mr. Shoya Tay. Borrow him with the flex on him. Flex on him, bro. Flex on him. Let's go. Hell yeah. Woo! Crazy freaking hair day today. I tell you what. It's all right, but we love the crazy hair. You know what I mean? And mysterious video shows up on SmackDown. I wonder what that could mean. We could possibly see a new superstar on the Friday Night SmackDown Blue Brand roster. And the fans there at Barcelona, Spain.
SmackDown is delivered by Papa John's. Take your pizza to the next level with epic stuff in front. It's time to get right back to business for Shinsuke.
And here comes Damian Priest's opponent in this upcoming match here on Friday Night SmackDown. It is Shinsuke Nakamura! Don't ask. Welcome back to the chat, brother. And in this awesome new entrance from Shinsuke Nakamura, the fans are loving it. Oh, 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 whoa. User one, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out in the chat, brother. Thank you, user one. And no, I actually I use Sensodyne. It helps out with my teeth. I have a little bit of some gum disease problem that I've had ever since I was little, so I gotta try to use the best toothpaste that I can, you know what I mean? But thank you for asking, guys. Appreciate you hanging out, man. No, sir, I am straight and happily married to my wife. Thank you for asking. And now Shinsuke Nakamura looks ready for this match coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Shinsuke Nakamura!
Eerie, enigmatic presence from the Japanese superstar who had, as you mentioned, Joe, a disaster week last week, losing the United States Championship to LA Knight.
And now, guys, I'm going to predict this right now. I do believe that we will see Drew McIntyre somehow get involved in this match. Maybe even costing Damian Priest this match against Shinsuke.
Priest and Nakamura on SmackDown, delivered by Papa John's. Take your pizza to the next level with
And now we see the bell has rung, and it is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Damian Priest. As they tie up in the middle of the ring, Damian Priest showing off the power, pushing Shinsuke into the ring corner. And now the ref with the 5 count to split them up.
Shinsuke Nakamura and indeed his opponent, who, as you mentioned, has had major issues with Drew McIntyre over the past.
And with Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore at ringside for play-by-play, and the ring commentator, ring announcer, Lillian Garcia. Shinsuke Nakamura looking to take down Damian Priest, but Priest able to counter into a wrist lock. But Shinsuke able to counter into his own wrist lock on Priest. Priest counters that into a headlock. A nice couple of combos here, and now Shinsuke pulling the hair of Damian Priest, shoves him into the corner, and a shot right to the throat, and now a couple of knees to the face, and a knee right to the neck from Shinsuke Nakamura, who continues to deliver kicks to the chest of Damian Priest until Priest stops it and now shows off the strength by throwing Nakamura into the corner and delivering a bunch of right hands to the head of Nakamura. And now an uppercut from Damian Priest. Shinsuke on the ropes, thrown into the corner. And now Priest with the flapjack slam, planting Shinsuke Nakamura in the middle of the ring. And now off the ropes, Damian Priest takes out Nakamura, clotheslining him outside the ring. And now we will see this match continue after this commercial break here on Friday Night SmackDown. And Naomi, yes, my wife has watched WWE with me a few times. She's not a huge fan, but does enjoy watching it with me every once in a while. My wife's actually a big fan of any sport, really. It's NASCAR racing, and I gotta tell you guys, that is so much fun with her to be able to sit and hang out with my wife and watch NASCAR racing. It's pretty freaking awesome, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, she likes watching WWE with me every once in a while. Hell yeah, Rob. All rise for the rock star that is Damian Priest. Hell Delgado, my wife is not currently home at the moment, and we do not have any kids yet. But we do have a couple of fur babies. They're hanging out in the living room right now, waiting for their mom to get home to make them dinner. So, appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show on YouTube. All right, so waiting to come back from commercial break here on Tim Reynolds Show. Yeah, Rob, you'll be able to see my animals. Hopefully I'll be able to have them in this live stream. I'll see. I gotta wait for the wife to get home first before I can try to go drag them in here. I want to make sure I stay in front of the camera for you guys. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And now we are back here for this matchup with Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Damian Priest.
Right here, Damian Priest and Shinsuke Nakamura. Very distinct personalities and styles in the ring.
Damian Priest has had to absorb a massive amount of punishment.
And now Shinsuke Nakamura is putting the pressure here on Damian Priest, and Priest is trying to fight out of this headlock here. And now Priest fighting back here against Shinsuke with a couple of punches to the gut. But Nakamura tries to counter with a kick, and he connects with an enziguri to the side of the head. And now Damian Priest down and out. Shinsuke heading up towards the top rope. What's he thinking here? Shinsuke from the middle rope. Oh, Priest catches him and plants him with the flapjack face first. And now Shinsuke Nakamura is down, and Damian Priest is down. Who will be able to get up first here and gain some momentum here in this matchup?
Center of the ring, toe-to-toe.
What made me first like watching wrestling was watching it with my dad. As we see Damian Priest with a huge combo there, and a big right elbow knocks down Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Priest with the momentum here, and a huge splash into the corner. And now into a suplex, taking down Shinsuke. And now that broken arrow suplex takes out Shinsuke, but he rolls outside the ring. And now Damian Priest, what's he thinking here? Priest runs and takes out Shinsuke, knocking him onto the announcer's table. What a big right hand there from Priest. And now Priest throwing Shinsuke back into the ring. Damian Priest on the ringside apron here. Grabs Shinsuke. Uh-oh. And he's got the wrist lock here as he heads to the top rope. And we know what we're about to see here. Damian Priest tight walking the top rope in a huge crossbody to Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Priest looking to put this match away. And now Priest tries to attack Shinsuke, but Shinsuke able to flip that into an armbar. And now Priest trying to block it. Shinsuke Nakamura locks in the armbar. Will he force Damian Priest to tap out? And Priest tries to roll up and pin Shinsuke, but Shinsuke with a couple of right elbows, but Priest with the right kick to the head. And now Priest, clothesline, takes down Shinsuke. And now the straps are coming off the shoulders. Priest means business here, looking to take out Shinsuke Nakamura. But now Drew McIntyre there at ringside distracts Shinsuke with the roll-up. Oh, and Priest is able to kick out. And Shinsuke with the enziguri to the side of the head, taking advantage of the distraction from Drew McIntyre. And now Shinsuke Nakamura looking for the Kinshasa, but we see a chokeslam from south of heaven. And Drew McIntyre gets involved, attacking Damian Priest, and then the referee's got to ring the bell. And now this will be ruled as a no contest after Drew McIntyre gets involved and attacks Damian Priest after this match. What's going on, Thanos Gaming? And now Damian Priest is attacking right back to Drew McIntyre, really taking it to him. And now Drew McIntyre raking at the eyes of Damian Priest. And now a Kinshasa to the back of the head by Shinsuke Nakamura takes out Damian Priest. And Drew McIntyre looks on, and Shinsuke Nakamura stares down Drew McIntyre. Yeah, Naomi, I've been to a WWE show before. What's going on, NFL products? And now, Drew McIntyre on the attack, beating down Damian Priest once again with right hand after right hand in a stomp to the throat. And now Drew McIntyre making a huge statement here, throws Damian Priest outside the ring. And now ringside, what's Drew thinking here? And Drew tosses Damian Priest into the ringside barricade. And now, once again, Drew McIntyre throws Damian Priest into the barricade once again. And now Drew McIntyre picks up the steel steps. And now Drew McIntyre throws and hits Damian Priest in the head with the steel steps. And now the referees are trying to get a hold of this situation. And the crowd there in Barcelona, Spain is loving the beatdown handed by Drew McIntyre to Damian Priest. And now Damian Priest back to his feet, already inside the ring. And now Drew McIntyre has lost it. And now a Claymore takes out Damian Priest inside the ring. A huge Claymore from Drew McIntyre.
You screwed me this whole year to get advantage of every one of my moments. I have nothing now but making your life a living hard.
That's exactly what he's been doing. A brutal stomp on his head after the Claymore.
Say what you want about Drew McIntyre. He was always going to be true to his word.
And now Drew McIntyre walks out of Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain, with a huge statement made to Damian Priest after that beatdown and attack after the match.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the WWE Tag Team Champions.
And now an interview with the WWE Tag Team Champions, DIY.
Title defense tonight against the Street Profits. What makes you two so sure that you are going to walk out of Barcelona still the Tag Team Champions?
Kathy, I am going to answer your question with a question. Why is SmackDown the greatest tag team division in all of professional wrestling right now? Because we are at the top of the mountain, and all these other tag teams, they are trying to rise up to our level, Street Profits included.
The Street Profits are the way they are because of us. We made them better.
And DIY says they made the Street Profits better, and they are who they are because of us.
We want to smoke? No, in title matches, more like we want to choke. And tonight, Barcelona, Spain is going to find out what everybody...
And Johnny Wrestling says they want the smoke? No, more like they want to choke in this upcoming match for the WWE Tag Team titles.
I have one more question for you. How do you say moment of silence in Espanol? Don't answer that. Nobody cares about your dumbass moment of silence. Just like you didn't care about 20 years of friendship when you took a couple cheap shots to secure those titles. Well, now the joke's on you, isn't it? Because the entire tag team division is after the both of you.
You boys think we forgot what you did to win those championships?
And the Motor City Machine Guns interrupting the interview with DIY.
When you're done with the Street Profits, there's unfinished business between the four of us to take care of. Yeah? So go get them, guys. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Yeah,
Okay,
enjoy.
good luck.
Have fun.
Yep, we're all rooting for you. Okay, bye now.
They'll be defending their tag team.
And now, it's the Legend Killer Randy Orton, who will have his match up next against Carmelo Hayes here on Friday Night SmackDown as the Viper returns to the ring for Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. Yo, what's going on, Phillips? Thanks for hanging out, man. Naomi, what's your favorite match for WrestleMania? Right now, my favorite match for WrestleMania has got to be Gunther versus Jey Uso. I think right now that's the best match, the best storyline thus far. Although I'm sure the storyline is going to continue to heat up and get hot for the WWE Championship with Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Yeah, Kenny P, I definitely think that could be the big main event of WrestleMania, but right now it just hasn't reached that hype yet that everybody wants to see. There's still a lot more surprises, I think, left in this storyline with John Cena and Cody Rhodes, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens going forward. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Please, guys, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Bum bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Yeah, I agree with you, Phillips, that John Cena versus Cody Rhodes match should be one hell of a match, that's for sure. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Please make sure you guys don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And welcome to this live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. And oh, I'm hearing the boy. Oh, I'm hearing my boy. My Charlie Brown. Looks like the wife could be home. And he's letting us know it, guys. He's letting us know it. All right, guys, just waiting to come back from commercial break here on this Friday Night SmackDown. Mountain Dew. Yeah, we may not see Bianca Belair here tonight from what we've been checking out thus far. Yeah, Rob, hopefully we'll be able to see the animals here in a little bit. The wife just got home, so we'll have to wait and see how she does, you know, and gets the boy in here. He's a little bit of a big boy, too, so he could be a little while before I get him in here, but we'll try to make it happen for you, Rob. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this WWE Live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. And man, it's been a crazy Friday Night SmackDown thus far in Barcelona, Spain. We just seen Drew McIntyre attack Damian Priest after his match. And now we are back in beautiful Barcelona for this Friday Night SmackDown.
To Barcelona to see the first Friday Night SmackDown, including, oh, look at this, FC Barcelona. Absolute royalty in the world.
And FC Barcelona is in the house. The soccer team and its players representing their football club. Hell yeah, Phillips. Got a picture of John Cena right up there, man. And now we see backstage the security of the WWE Women's United States Champion, Piper Niven, and Alba Fry.
Thank you so much. As I was saying, the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green, and her Secret Service agents, Alba Fire and Piper Niven.
And there is Chelsea Green.
Last week you were in a street fight against Michin and narrowly avoided defeat after the debut of your new Secret Service agent,
Kathy, have you seen the injustice that I faced as your first ever, longest reigning, most dangerous United States Women's Champion? Huh? I've been thrown into matches by Nicholas. I've put my body in harm's way against people like Michin, no less. So I did what any great leader would do when she has her back against a wall. I brought out my secret weapon. And now the Green administration is in full force.
Oh, sorry, you said the Green administration? You know what sounds better to me? And new WWE.
And she's interrupted by Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega.
Hold up, Habanero. If you want to get to Chelsea, you're gonna have to go through us.
Okay, Sucia Squad. That's fine. Next week, it'll be me and you. And then...
And Piper Niven and Alba Fry say they have to... That Zelina Vega's got to get through them to get to Chelsea Green. And here we see the Viper, the legend killer, Randy Orton, arrive here on Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. And the crowd is in awe of the Viper, as we will see him coming up next in a one-on-one match here on Friday Night SmackDown versus Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, Naomi, I think Alba Fire is actually pretty good, especially in the ring. Maybe could use some work a little bit on the mic, but pretty good. I like Chelsea Green as the Women's United States Champion, too. It's rising. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things that I will do. They tell me things to do to you. They talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Voices in the rhythm, all designed to keep you scared. And when the voice starts getting woken, you start questioning your faith. 'Cause I hear voices crying, I hear devils hollering, I hear the chat, they're crying. On Tim Reynolds Show, we're on fire, and I hear voices in my head. They come to me and they understand and they talk to me. And we seen 4 months ago was when Kevin Owens was taken out by, or Kevin Owens took out Randy Orton. And guys, the wife is back home here, and oh, look at this. A drink? Well, thank you, my love. By the way, the chat would like to see Charlie Brown and the kitty cat. There he is. Whee! Here, everybody, say hi to Midnight. This is my kitty cat. They call him Midnight Luck Reynolds. That's right. Can you say hi? Can you say hi, Midnight? There we go. Say hi, buddy. I know, TV looks exciting, huh? And there's our dog, Charlie Brown. Good boy. And there's the big happy family. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
All right. Good boys. Good boys. Yeah, they're so excited their mommy's home. There you go, Rob. Shout out for you, man. And shout out to the wife hooking me up with a Mountain Dew. That's all right. I'll drink it anyways. And the crowd's still going wild there for Randy Orton. Designed to keep you safe. Thank you, Naomi. I think my wife's very pretty too. And here comes Carmelo Hayes. Thank you, Naomi.
And his opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
And Carmelo Hayes looks ready for this one-on-one matchup against Randy Orton. This is Randy Orton's first match here on Friday Night SmackDown in 4 months. What's up, Thanos Gaming? And guys, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to TimReynoldsShow.
In order to get yourself attention. Well, Mallow, you've got the attention of the apex predator, and what you do with that attention from here is up to you.
Randy Orton, of course, out of action for months before we saw.
And now the bell has rung, and we will see Carmelo Hayes take on Randy Orton and applauding Randy, showing him some respect. Carmelo Hayes trying to get a dap up with Randy Orton. Will Randy Orton do it?
The body's saying respect, the face though is sneering.
I know. It always is, isn't it? He always has that look.
Oh, and Carmelo Hayes fakes the handshake. A smooth move there. And Randy Orton got some respect for it. Oh, and now Carmelo Hayes pushes Randy in the chest, and he catches an uppercut. And after that uppercut, now Randy Orton bounces his head off of the top and middle turnbuckle. And now Randy Orton winding it up for a couple of right hands on the top rope to the head of Carmelo Hayes. And now Randy Orton throws Carmelo shoulder first into the ring post. And now, vintage Randy Orton with the backdrop right on top of the announcer's table. Back first goes Carmelo Hayes. And now Randy Orton is in control of this matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. Hey, what's going on? Delgado? Here where I'm staying at, it's going to be pretty nice tomorrow as far as temperature and whatnot. So, looking forward to that. So, in this match, I have Randy Orton winning. And here he goes, guys, just for you, chat. Boom, baby. Crack open a cold one and hang out with Tim Reynolds Show. Let's fucking go. Very, very, very good. Yes, I think so. And Naomi, I think Randy Orton is winning this match. So thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And we're on our way up, guys. Tim Reynolds Show is on their way to 1,200 subscribers. Cannot wait to get to this channel to where we have so many of you guys on the chat, and I get to do this with you guys full time. It's going to be a dream come true for me, and I can't wait to make it happen, guys. So thank you so much, man. All right, guys, still waiting to come back from commercial break here for this Friday Night SmackDown. Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play for Friday Night SmackDown here on March 17th, 2025 in Barcelona, Spain. Is it the 17th? No, the 14th, March 14th. My mistake, got the wrong date. Boom, boom.
Those that are here can get up.
Hell yeah, thank you, Naomi. Love having you on. And now we are back from commercial break, and Carmelo Hayes has Randy Orton tied up in a headlock, and Randy's trying to fight out of it. Carmelo Hayes with a kick to the gut, now taunting the audience there in Barcelona, Spain. Oh, and Randy Orton counters the suplex attempt, and we see Carmelo Hayes counters his own suplex attempt as well, taking down Randy Orton, hitting him behind the knee, and then a kick to the face. But Carmelo Hayes is able to kick out. Or I should say Randy Orton's able to kick out of that pin cover by Carmelo Hayes. Naomi, it's going to be a two-night WrestleMania. That's kind of the trend now. And actually, as a matter of fact, guys, some breaking news for you WWE fans if you don't already know. This year, we will see SummerSlam as a 2-night premium live event for the first time ever. So that should be pretty cool. And now Carmelo Hayes locking down the headlock here on Randy Orton as he tries to put Randy Orton away. Now into the scissor lock here. Got the sleeper hold in tight as Randy continues to try to fight out of it. Carmelo Hayes looking for a big victory here against Randy Orton. And now Carmelo Hayes and Randy Orton exchange blows back and forth. A kick to the gut by Hayes. And now throwing Randy into the corner. Randy bounces off with a big clothesline, taking down Carmelo Hayes in the middle of the ring. And now Randy getting pumped up with another big clothesline. And now vintage Randy Orton with the smack near suplex, taking down Hayes in the middle of the ring. And now here we go. This is Randy Orton's time to get the crowd ready. And now Carmelo Hayes on the outside ring apron. That's not where you want to be, Carmelo. And now Randy Orton looking for the DDT. It's vintage Orton. No, Carmelo counters. But Randy Orton tries to get the clothesline, but oh, he catches Carmelo Hayes off of the top rope. And Carmelo somehow able to kick out of that. After that springboard off of the middle rope, Randy catches him and flips him over for a front-sided slam. And now a vintage DDT from Randy Orton takes down Carmelo Hayes. And now, oh man, Randy Orton can hear the voices inside his head talking as he gets the crowd hyped up. And now the Viper. Oh, Carmelo Hayes, though, rolls outside of the ring. He wants no part of the Legend Killer. And now Carmelo Hayes, hangs up Randy Orton on the top rope. And now Carmelo's going to look to take advantage. And now, Carmelo went for nothing but net. And Randy Orton catches a big kick to the gut after he countered it and got out of the way. And a DDT off of the middle rope. But Randy Orton kicks out at two. A nice springboard DDT from Carmelo Hayes off of the middle rope. Lands perfectly, connecting that DDT to Randy Orton. And now Carmelo Hayes is trying to put this match away and put away Randy Orton. Wanting the Viper to get up here, Carmelo Hayes heads to the top rope. And Randy Orton counters, knocking down Carmelo Hayes with the right hand. And now Carmelo Hayes up on the top rope, trying to fight it out with Randy Orton. Come on, Randy's right, says Naomi in the chat. And now Randy Orton, what could Randy be thinking here? A superplex from the top rope plants Carmelo Hayes in the middle of the ring. What a match here on Friday Night SmackDown. And now, Randy getting ready. He hears the voices inside his head. And here it comes. The Viper getting pumped up, ready for the killer strike on Carmelo Hayes. Hayes counters the RKO. But Randy Orton counters the counter from Carmelo Hayes. And after the uppercut, Carmelo Hayes delivers a code breaker. Oh, but Randy Orton with an RKO out of nowhere. And now, with the cover, Randy Orton gets the victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. And that right there, guys, was my favorite match thus far here on Friday Night SmackDown. A big win for Randy Orton. Hitting the RKO out of nowhere to take down Carmelo Hayes. And now Randy Orton showing a sign of respect to Carmelo Hayes. And oh! After he pushed Randy in the face, Carmelo Hayes catches another RKO from the Viper.
You know, just when we were seeing a different version of Randy Orton, a more compassionate version of Randy Orton for all of us.
Oh, and now Randy Orton could be looking for the punt kick here on Carmelo Hayes. And Hayes rolls out of the way. Oh, but wait a minute. There's Kevin Owens. And now Kevin Owens catching a beat down at ringside from Randy Orton. And now throws Randy Orton's back into the ring post. And now Kevin Owens on the run from Randy Orton. And Randy's furious. Yeah, Naomi, we got more coming up as we're seeing a flashback to what happened earlier in the night when Jacob Fatu took out Braun Strowman. And it also looked like Kevin Owens may have injured his ankle or foot as he was limping out of the arena after that attack by Randy Orton.
He's not on your level. Take him out. Hey, you know what time it is. Run the play. Yeah, G. Hey, bruh, let's keep it 100. Don't you really think you could get with me? Huh? You really think you could touch this? Man, hell no. Hey, let me double back on this again. Remember, live from coast to coast. Live from post to post. Oh, bruh, I'm about to dog walk your ass. So next week, me and you, bruh, we about to run this thing back. Y'all know what I mean? 5, 2.
And Jacob Fatu promises to run this thing back against Braun Strowman next week to prove he's the better wrestler of the two. And now we see the ring general, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, as he makes an appearance here on Friday Night SmackDown. And we will hear from the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, here next on Friday Night SmackDown. And still more to come, guys. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show on YouTube. All right, we are here on commercial break. Just waiting to come back here on Friday Night SmackDown. That WWE 2K25 game looks really, really good. Bum, 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 bum.
Cream.
Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Waiting to come back for commercial break here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. So, Naomi, right now my favorite has got to be Monday Night Raw. Although NXT's been really, really good. I've actually almost debated on maybe doing live streams of NXT. But usually I have a lot going on Tuesdays, you know, so it's nice to get a little bit of rest in and also just watch NXT. I mean, seeing Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy come back to the WWE, that was pretty dang cool. I hope they return to the WWE officially at WrestleMania. That would be really awesome. They belong in the WWE, that's for sure. And I love seeing all the TNA superstars come and wrestle with the NXT superstars. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm not sure if we will see Gunther face off against anybody here tonight. And we've seen another creepy message there for Friday Night SmackDown. Had a couple of those already now on SmackDown. That's going to be interesting to see.
How about Pat McAfee? We could not be more hyped for our guy because the big night on is sold out, and it did so in 92 minutes. The big evening with Pat McAfee and friends in Pittsburgh on April 9th. A complete sellout. All the tickets were gone in 92 minutes. You know, Gunther seemingly...
And now we see the ring general Gunther in the ring.
Minutes of VIP invite. 92 minutes every ticket was sold for Pat.
The road to WrestleMania in Europe starts tonight here in Barcelona.
And the road to WrestleMania starts here tonight in Barcelona.
As the greatest European wrestler of all time, I just had to be here. Just one regret. I wish we would be in Madrid instead.
Oh, no. And he says, as the greatest European wrestler, my only regret being here is that he was at a different city.
Anyway, the real reason I'm here is I want to prove a point. Because all of you love Jey Uso. Because he's wasting his time dancing around amongst you, waving his hands like an idiot, just to entertain you. But once this bell rings, there's no substance to it. It doesn't mean a damn thing. So I heard there's a kid. They call him the best wrestler out of Spain.
Uh-oh.
One of the most promising talents in WWE right now. You all love him, but I'm gonna prove right now that this doesn't mean a damn thing. So ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your national hero, Axiom.
And now we see a surprise appearance here from Axiom, supposedly a Spain wrestler. And actually, it is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Axiom. And Axiom, a local town wrestler from Spain, now looks to take on the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther here in this one-on-one matchup coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Pretty much every wrestling league he's been involved in thus far, consistently making waves in NXT, including competing against the Hardy Boys at NXT Roadblock this past week.
And now the bell has rung and we are underway in this one-on-one matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. As we see Axiom now really trying to take it to Gunther, but Gunther using his wrestling background, but Axiom using his speed and quickness to evade Gunther. And now a kick right to the right side of the head from Axiom to Gunther. And Axiom has Gunther on the ropes here early on in this matchup. Gunther trying to show off his wrestling etiquette and his power as he slams Axiom to the middle of the ring, but Axiom gets right back up.
Gunther himself was in New York City this week as well, fresh off of that visit with a surprise attack.
And now Axiom with a couple of kicks to the right leg of Gunther, and Gunther now overpowering Axiom, but Axiom counters with a big right hand slap to the chest, and counters again with another right hand slap. And Axiom draws the line in the sand and says, "Bring it, World Heavyweight Champion." And the crowd is loving it here for Axiom. And the crowd is going wild there in Barcelona, Spain. And Gunther picks up Axiom and places him on the top turnbuckle with ease. And now Axiom going for an armbar on the top rope here. And bending the left arm, or I should say the right arm, of Gunther over the top rope with that armbar. And Gunther calling for some more kicks from Axiom, who delivers 3 kicks to the chest. Oh, and a big chop there from the World Heavyweight Champion. Knocks down Axiom in the middle of the ring. And now we head to a commercial break here as we're side by side with the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther taking on Axiom in this one-on-one match. And another huge chop there from Gunther, the ring general, as he's taking control of this matchup. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And Axiom trying to fight back into this match, but Gunther is able to chop him down with ease and pushes and beats down Axiom in the middle of the ring. And now the show of disrespect, stomping on the back of Axiom and kicking him in the chest and slapping him in the side of the head. And now Axiom trying to make a fight back here in this match. And now Gunther into a Boston Crab here with the submission move. Locked in on Axiom. Can Gunther make him tap out here? And now switching over to a huge headlock face crossface there from Gunther here in this matchup. And a crossface here that looks very painful on Axiom as Gunther tries to inflict as much pain as he can on the NXT Tag Team Champion. And Axiom trying to fight back here. Oh, but a huge chop from Gunther knocks down Axiom in the middle of the ring. Gunther showing off the power here in this matchup here as the World Heavyweight Champion is in control. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show on YouTube. And this is my live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. And we see the ring general, Gunther, is in control here of this matchup. As we see Axiom, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, has a huge opportunity here going one-on-one against the World Heavyweight Champion. But Gunther looking to make an example out of Axiom with a huge chop. And now on the ringside apron, Axiom hangs from the top rope. And now, as we're back here from commercial break, oh no! The Gunther trying to tear off the mask off of Axiom's face. And Axiom fighting back. Oh, with the Russian leg sweep and a drop kick to the back of the leg on the ringside apron. And now Axiom to the top rope. Oh, a huge front drop kick knocks down the ring general. And now Gunther's the one who's on the ropes, after Axiom was able to connect with that huge front drop kick, knocking down Gunther.
He's got a huge future on Raw or SmackDown. But wow, what a victory this was.
And now Axiom with a couple of right forearms to the face of Gunther, continuing to try to fight in this match. And Gunther with the huge chop. And now Axiom, counters the powerbomb with a sick combination and an enziguri. But Gunther's still on his feet. Axiom went for the kick, but Gunther stops it. Oh, and into a huge superplex. Oh, but Axiom counters into a roll-up here. But Gunther kicks out at 2. Oh, and a Shining Wizard out of nowhere from Axiom. Oh, but a front drop kick from Gunther. And now into the power bomb. Plants Axiom. Oh, and he kicks out at 2. How did he kick out of that? Oh my goodness. The crowd is going wild. After that sick power bomb, it looks like Axiom was going to be beat, but he kicks out at 2 somehow.
Is the advantage of a partisan home crowd pulling you through.
Spain's native son.
And Spain's native son, Axiom, fighting against Gunther. As Gunther went to the top rope, Axiom's able to deliver a kick and take him down. And now gets pushed off the top rope. But Axiom, with an enziguri to the side of the head of Gunther, who's dangling from the top rope now. Axiom to the top, went for a Hurricane Rana. But Gunther stopped it. Oh my God! Axiom somehow gets the Hurricane Rana off from the top rope, and a huge super kick knocks down Gunther, the cover, and Gunther kicks out at 2. What a kick out there by the World Heavyweight Champion.
But this is a different level. This is the World Heavyweight Champion. Back to the
And Axiom taking the World Heavyweight Champion to the limit here in Barcelona, Spain, as the Spain native. Axiom, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, is taking it to Gunther with a bunch of kicks to the chest here. But Gunther with a huge chop to the chest.
right now, your money has to be on the hometown man.
One of the great surprises.
And now Axiom counters the chop into an armbar. And now Axiom trying to lock in the submission hold, but Gunther able to kick out of it. And now picks up Axiom and slams him down for a huge power bomb. And a huge clothesline from Gunther. And now another power bomb to Axiom, and Gunther gets the victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. Yo, what's up, NFL Products? And your winner, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. As Axiom put up one hell of a fight against the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, and now Gunther back on the attack with the sleeper hold locked into Axiom here on Friday Night SmackDown as the referee tries to do something here about it. And now here comes other referees to try to get Gunther to let go of this sleeper hold on Axiom.
Gunther, who this week was the focus of a massive feature in Sports Illustrated Germany edition this week, who's closing in on 36 days of WrestleMania.
And only 36 days until WrestleMania 41, where Gunther will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against the Men's 2025 Royal Rumble winner, main event, Jey Uso. And last Monday night on Raw, we seen the return of Roman Reigns as he took out not only Seth Rollins, but CM Punk. And now we will see coming up next here on SmackDown the ripple effects of those actions on Monday night from the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hell yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We are at commercial break here on Friday Night SmackDown, so just waiting to see what happens. And man, we just seen an epic match from Randy Orton and Carmelo Hayes. And after the match, we see KO saved Carmelo, and because of that, he catches a beatdown from the Viper Randy Orton. And as Kevin Owens tries to run through the WWE crowd there in Barcelona, Spain, and get away from Randy Orton, it does look like Kevin Owens may have injured his ankle or his foot. And yep, Kevin Owens pulls Carmelo Hayes out of the way. And then Randy Orton starts to beat down on Kevin Owens before he runs away. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hell yeah, Naomi. We will definitely be doing live play-by-play for WrestleMania both nights right here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, waiting to come back here from commercial break for this Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. And we did see on Monday night a steel cage match between Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk with a dramatic ending. And after we seen both men take each other to the limit in that steel cage match on Monday night, we would see Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk absolutely destroy each other, putting everything on the line, using every single move in their repertoire, including using each other's own special moves, using each other's own finishers, and even a huge superplex from the top of the steel cage as Seth Rollins was able to get control of this matchup late against CM Punk. And after it looked like Seth Rollins was going to get the victory, he does, but he gets the victory after Roman Reigns returns to Monday Night Raw, and he would attack Seth freaking Rollins, pulling him out of the steel cage and delivering a Superman punch before delivering a spear, taking out Seth freaking Rollins, and then returning inside the cage, inside the ring, to take out CM Punk. Episode is almost over, Dead Fighter. Thanks for hanging out, man. I think we may have just seen our main event match, so we're probably getting we're probably getting a storyline or segment here to end Friday Night SmackDown. And Roman Reigns did lose it as he took out CM Punk and Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and there is the wise man, Paul Heyman.
I'm going to hype you on two things, and don't worry, much like the career prospects of a certain architect, a visionary, I'll keep this short and sweet. Today, all over the world is officially Roman Reigns Day.
And around the world today is officially Roman Reigns Day.
Because today is the release of the WWE 2K25 video game.
And that is because of the release of the WWE 2K25 video game where Roman Reigns graces the cover of.
At home is going to play the video game, but please wait till SmackDown is over. We like to keep our ratings high, especially during my segments. Item number 2. Apparently, there are some people who have a problem with the fact that it's Roman Reigns Day, or that Roman Reigns is on the cover of the WWE 2K25 video game. One of these people, when it comes to being my friend, is the best in the world, CM Punk.
And the wise man talking about CM Punk being one of those people who are jealous of Roman Reigns on Roman Reigns Day.
It's not CM Punk Day, it's Roman Reigns Day, and it sure as hell not, nor will it ever will be, Seth freaking Rollins Day.
And saying it'll never be Seth freaking Rollins Day.
All due respect, I hate that freaking song. Now, if anybody has a problem with the fact that I hate that freaking song, or that it's Roman Reigns Day, or that Roman Reigns is on the cover of the WWE 2K25 video game, then you can say it straight to the face of your tribal chief in Bologna, Italy, because next week your tribal chief will be... Hey, whoa, don't boo. All you have to do is buy a plane ticket on Cheapo Airlines and fly over to Bologna next week when Roman Reigns appears live.
Hell yeah, Dead Fighter. Good old Paul Heyman announcing that Roman Reigns will be on Friday Night SmackDown next week.
Not a prediction, that's a spoiler.
And that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler from the wise man himself, Paul Heyman.
I also can't wait to find out what is the nature of the favor that Paul Heyman owes CM Punk. That's what I want to know.
Listen, he mentioned Cheapo Airlines. You can fly all over Europe, 6 straight TV shows. And next week, expect a roaring crowd in Emilia Romagno's best city, Bologna. Get your mortadella and your tortellini in brodo. Prossima settimana, venerdì sera.
And next week, Friday Night SmackDown will be in Italy. And we will see Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, return to Friday Night SmackDown next Friday. Dead Fighter, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. And guys, we will see Jade Cargill return to action on Friday Night SmackDown next Friday as she goes one-on-one with Liv Morgan, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And we will also see Selena Vega go one-on-one with Piper Niven as she looks to put herself in contention for the WWE Women's United States Championship. And we will also see next week on SmackDown, Braun Strowman go one-on-one with the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. And now we see the Street Profits getting ready for their main event matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown as they look to regain tag team gold.
You got a problem? Problema, no. There's no problem. What made you think we would have a problem with you? No. We're here to wish you luck in your title match. I hope you win. Because when you do, we'll have nothing more than to take those titles off of you. So like I said, buena suerte, caballero. Buena suerte.
I'm Barcelona! And you already know what it is. It's your illustrious Street Profits. And for the last 4 years, you know what's mighty funny, dogs? That's all we've been hearing. Noise, 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 noise. But guess what? Tonight, we put all the critics to sleep, and we wake everybody else. Talk to them, dogs.
DIY, tonight is not the time for talking. Tonight, we walk out as your new WWE Tag Team Champions because the Street Profits are up.
We want the smoke! And the Street Profits look ready to regain Tag Team Championship gold. As you see, they were confronted by Lagardio del Fantasma, who want a shot at those WWE Tag Team titles after they win, they say. But the Street Profits remind us that for the last 4 years, that's all they've been hearing is a lot of talk from a lot of people. And now they're ready to stop all the talking and put some words into action as they will be part of our main event match for Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain, as we will see the Street Profits take on DIY for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Nobody can. I bring the swag like nobody can. Yeah. I bring the swag like nobody can. I bring the swag like nobody can. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's go, because you know why? It's Tim Reynolds Show with the crazy hair. This dude that's a WWE fan with wrestling everywhere. And I'll tell you right now, my prediction, Naomi, is the Street Profits get the win and finally regain WWE Championship gold around their waist. Hey, I want to see the Street Profits win, baby. Come on, man. Come on. And this is also a very unique occasion where we see two heel tag teams going up against each other for the tag team titles. Should be very interesting. Hey, yo, what's up, doe? Hey, yo, what's up, doe? Say, hey, yo, what's up, doe? Say, hey, what's up, doe? Yo. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Appreciate it, man. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Oh, yeah. Do 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 do. All right, thanks for hanging out, guys. That's all right. We can't keep them all, but we'll hang out with as many people as we can in the chat. Really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. And we come back from commercial break, and Jimmy Uso is met by Gunther backstage, the World Heavyweight Champion.
We have some things in common. See, I got a younger brother, and you, I mean, you guys are twins, but you're obviously the more mature one. So I wanted to talk to you, and did you see the match I just had?
I did.
The guy, and I mean, just like Jay, he left it all out there. Just like Jay always does. But at the end, I choked him out and left him laying like a wet towel. So if Jay doesn't step back from his decision to face me at WrestleMania, I'll have to do the same to him. Jimmy, I'll have to hurt him. So can you, as the more mature one, have a word with him and make the right decision for it?
You know what, Gunther? I honestly think you got this whole thing backwards, Oos. Yeah, the disrespect, running up on me, talking about I need to go tell Jay this and tell Jay that. Well, check this out, Oos. At WrestleMania, the ring general drops rank, Oos. Annual drop. The WWE Heavyweight Championship to the main event. Yeah, at Sin City, we yeet, Oos.
Yeet! And Jimmy Uso tells the World Heavyweight Champion that they're yeeting at WrestleMania.
I really did.
And the ring general Gunther says he really thought Jimmy Uso was the more mature brother in the family. And now we see D-I-Y! Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Their second reign as tag team titleists. DIY has actually seen the Street Profits interfere with their last two title defenses. Most notable, of course, that epic 2 out of 3 falls match.
And we've also seen the last 2 title defenses be interfered by other tag teams. And I don't expect we'll see that here in this match as the Street Profits look to regain tag team gold. And there are the WWE Tag Team Championships. And they will be on the line here on Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain.
The WWE Tag Team Championships.
And the bell has been rung and we are underway here in Barcelona, Spain on Friday Night SmackDown.
Dogfight between every team who considers themselves number one. Finally, it seems we've got some order restored, and of course.
Thank you everybody for hanging out in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as we see Ciampa here early on in control. The headlock on Dawkins, but now a big shoulder tackle there from Dawkins, and Ciampa kicks out of that pin cover at 1. And now slammed into the corner. Dawkins with a huge combination of right hands and left hands taking down Ciampa. And now a tag from Dawkins to Montez Ford. And Ford with a huge drop kick takes down Ciampa. And now, oh, a nice double team there. Ford with the cover, but Ciampa kicks out at 2. And now Montez Ford looks at Ciampa, rolls outside of the ring and needs a timeout. And now a tag made here by Ford. D'Angelo Dawkins, coming on the outside of the ring, and now, oh, Johnny Gargano catches a right hand, but Ciampa's able to stop and beat down and take advantage of the distraction, beating down D'Angelo Dawkins inside the ring. And now Ciampa assaulting D'Angelo Dawkins, and now makes a tag to his tag team partner, Johnny Gargano. And now Gargano, the double team, Ciampa, countered by Dawkins, taking out Ciampa. Oh, and Johnny Gargano with a shoulder to the gut. And now off of the top rope. Dawkins catches Johnny wrestling and throws him over the back. And now Dawkins with the tag to Montez Ford. And now Ford from the top rope takes out Johnny wrestling with a huge crossbody. And after knocking down Ciampa, Johnny Wrestling gets caught with a huge clothesline from Ford. And now the crowd really getting into it as we see Pretty Deadly watching onward backstage, and they will be the #1 contenders to whichever team wins this matchup here. And now Johnny Gargano able to knock down Ford off of the ring apron, and he bounces off of the barricade there at ringside. And now DIY looks to gain control of this matchup here in this WWE Tag Team Championship match, as the champions now are on the attack as Ciampa's been tagged and now stomping the hell out of Montez Ford at ringside. What's going on, Christina? So we're watching it on USA Network. I imagine it's not live according to some of the social media posts that I've seen. I think the event is already currently over there in Spain as far as the time difference. And oh, a huge knee to the side of the face by Tommaso Ciampa takes down Ford, who falls outside the ring. And now Ciampa makes the tag to Gargano, and now Gargano on the attack here on Montez Ford with a couple of left hands. And now stopping Montez Ford and slamming his head into the ringside apron there on the mat. Now Gargano in control here. Johnny Wrestling taunting Dawkins. And now Ciampa and Johnny Gargano using a double team to attack Montez Ford with the referee's back turned. And with the referee trying to attend to Dawkins, now Ford is the one catching a beatdown in the corner of the champions, DIY. As we see, DIY is in control here of this tag team matchup here in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown. And now we see Montez Ford fighting from the top rope, knocking down Ciampa, but oh, Johnny Gargano interferes with the ref's back turn, knocking down Montez Ford. And now, Ciampa from the top rope, what's he looking for here? Oh, white noise, oh my goodness! And Ciampa with the cover, but Montez Ford kicks out at 2. A big kick out there, and Ciampa can't believe it as he grabbed Ford from the top rope, held him over on his backside for a version of the white noise like you see Sheamus do, and plants it perfectly, but Montez Ford's able to kick out. And now Dawkins trying to get back into this match as we are back from commercial break here. Ciampa looking to put away Ford, and Montez Ford can barely stand up. And now a couple of chops from Ciampa, looking for what looks like a pedigree, but Ford's able to counter on Ciampa. Oh no! Ciampa can't believe it! And Montez Ford fighting back in this match and plants Ciampa. And Ciampa able to make a quick tag to Johnny Gargano, and Gargano went for the splash in the corner and catches a mouthful of turnbuckle in the corner, and Ciampa makes a quick tag, but Ford's able to kick him off, and he makes the tag to Dawkins, who hits the clothesline on Ciampa, knocking him down twice. And now off of the ropes, Dawkins leaps over and has a huge jumping back elbow, and now Johnny Gargano catches a flapjack slam, planting in the middle of the ring, and now Dawkins with a spinning splash in the corner and a spinning enziguri, and now Dawkins, oh, spinning neck breaker. Can he get the win here? And Ciampa kicks out at 2. And D'Angelo Dawkins looking to take control of this match for his team, the Street Profits. Making the tag. Ciampa, oh, with a couple of elbows to Ford and Dawkins. Oh, but Ciampa gets caught with the double team by the Street Profits, but Ciampa's able to kick out at 2. And Montez Ford can't believe it, as the Street Profits thought they had the match won there. And with Pretty Deadly watching backstage, we see Montez Ford head up to the top. Oh, and for the 450 splash, but Ciampa got the knees up. And now off of that counter, Ciampa takes out Dawkins and now makes the tag. And Johnny Wrestling with the double team. DIY going for the victory here. And Dawkins able to save his team, the Street Profits, there just barely. And after DIY thought they had that match won, now we'll have to see what's left in the tank. And Dawkins attacking Ciampa, but Ciampa hits him with a back elbow and an enziguri out of nowhere from Dawkins and a super kick from Johnny Gargano, and Montez Ford with a huge enziguri. Oh, but Johnny Gargano counters with a kick, and another enziguri knocks down Johnny Gargano. And now Montez Ford looks to take control of this matchup here. Can he win it for his team? And now Dawkins stalking Ciampa on the outside, and oh, he takes out Ciampa, throwing him into the ringside barricade, and Johnny Gargano takes out Dawkins, jumping through the middle rope, and then, oh, Dawkins catches Johnny Wrestling, jumping through the middle rope with the spinning neck breaker, and now Dawkins makes the tag to Montez Ford. Johnny Gargano on the shoulders of Dawkins, and oh no, Ciampa helps out his teammate, but a huge kick to the face from Montez Ford, and another super kick to Ciampa. And now Ford over the top rope takes out Ciampa on ringside. And now Ford heads up to the top rope. Gargano still on the shoulders of Dawkins, and the double team connects. Montez Ford with the cover, and Ciampa's there to break it up for his team DIY. And what an epic main event match here for this SmackDown Tag Team Division, as Ciampa's trying to roll his teammate into the corner, but now Ciampa over the top rope as Dawkins is able to take him out. And now Dawkins makes the tag, and Ford over the top rope. Oh, but Ciampa takes him out with a knee to the face. And now Ciampa attacking Dawkins, but Dawkins fights him off from the top rope. Dawkins, oh, went for the Swanton, and Johnny Wrestling rolls out of the way and makes a tag to Ciampa, who hits the knee to the face. And now Ciampa trying to put away Dawkins. Oh, and the super kick double team from DIY. And Ciampa, oh, not able to get the 3 count as Dawkins is able to kick out at 2. What an epic main event match. And DIY's wondering what they have to do to get the win here as Ciampa makes the tag. Now Johnny Wrestling and Ciampa looking for the double team, and oh, Johnny Wrestling super kicks Ciampa, and Dawkins with the spine buster, and now Montez Ford gets tagged in, and from the top rope, Ford with the frog splash connects. And we have new WWE Tag Team Champions, your winners, the Street Profits. Woo! What a main event match here on Friday Night SmackDown. And congratulations to the Street Profits, your new WWE Tag Team Champions. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show on YouTube. And thank you for hanging out for this WWE live play-by-play for Friday Night SmackDown right here on one of the most electrifying and entertaining sports entertainment channels on all of YouTube. Tim Reynolds Show. Let's effing go. Peace